Hello, I'm Chris Holmes. I'm an artist and certified Bob Ross instructor. I'd like to welcome you to our channel, Serenity Color. Today, I got what they call a diamond blade. It was used where I used to work and done reached its purpose in life, so I bring them in and I refurbish them, strip them down, and I prime them, and I let it dry completely. And on the top part today, I put liquid white as I normally would. Down at the bottom, before I started, I took black gesso and paper towel, just dabbed in a basic design and allowed that to dry completely. And on top of that, I took a mixture of Prussian Blue, uh, Sap Green, and Dyke Brown just to kind of dull it a little bit. And it's still wet. And the colors I'll be using today are titanium white, phthalo blue, Prussian blue, midnight black, dark sienna, Dyke Brown, alizarin crimson, sap green, cad yellow, yellow ochre, Indian yellow, and bright red. And with that, let's just take off and have a good time. I'm gonna start out with a little bit of Indian yellow. I kind of got a basic idea, but just wanting to play today. I'd like to take the opportunity to take a moment I'd like to dedicate this to a friend of mine. He was a major influence in me getting involved in this technique. So, Mad Mike, this one's for you, buddy. He one of the best artists I know. And years ago, he helped me get started. And one of the first things I got started on was Sawblade. So, I'd like to take a moment and just thank him and paint this one for him. So, well, before I do that color, let me take a little bright red. I don't know, I just make a real pretty sky. Bright red, those one of those colors you can just take over your world in a heartbeat. There we go. I like it. Alright, let's make a lavender color. Alright, let's just go up. About like it. Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a touch more blue. There we go. Change it as we go. Let's change it as we go. I tell you what, let's just take a little midnight black, put it back at the top. There we go. Grab a dry 1" now and just kind of gently blend this all together. Just real gently. Brush off a little bit. Back in there just a little bit. There we go. Just simple little skies. Like I said, just want to play a little bit of color today. There we go. Tell you what, put in a little sun right there. Gently just go across. There we go. Alright. So, you know what, let's make a little footy hill back there. So I'm gonna take that base color I made, the Sap Green, Prussian Blue, Dyke Brown, kind of dull it up a little bit. Take a little titanium white to that. Make kind of a lighter green in there. A little bit lighter than that. There we go. And let's take it. And get it 1-inch hair. You can do this with the two, it's just easier. I've noticed for myself, just on the blades like this, it's just more control for me to use a 1-inch brush. And let's just go right in there. And drop down a little foothill. He lives right there. Swap my 1 inch there. Guessing out a little bit. There you go. Just give it a little tap. Just tap it. And pull that color out a little bit. Make it look like bunches and bunches of little trees back here. I'm gonna put in one more little layer. So I'm gonna kind of go in just a little bit darker value of that color. And let's see, I'm gonna go right through there. Just tapping. Just tap. Swap back over to my other 1 inch. Give it a little tap. Let's grab a number 3 fan. I don't have a color now. Make some stuff that lives a little bit closer to us. Let's go in here, just tapping, using the brush and just tapping downwards. I got a basic idea today. I just have fun, show you kind of what you can do with the equipment. And this technique works not only on canvases and stuff, but you can do it on metals. In the woods, excuse me. You get to the hobby stores, or few of my favorite things to do this technique with. And these make great gifts for family. You know, if you're struggling finding something for someone, make them something. They love those. And gifts from the heart to one that you handcraft and stuff. So there we go. All right, let's go back now. Grab a dirty 1-inch hair. Pick up a little titanium white. And just go in here and get the base of this. Tap in that little bit of mist. Just a little bit. You know what, while I got that brush on, I know I love painting water in this technique, so I'm just gonna go ahead, since my light's there, I'm gonna pull some of that color down. And I got reflections of water. It might be water, it might not. Just think about where you want it to live, exactly where it should live. Pulling across. There we go. Something about like it. All right, we got a lot A lot of big decisions to make here. So I'll tell you what, let's go into some midnight blacks, some of that base color, Prussian Blue, midnight black, midnight brown, or crimson. Just a good old dark color on the fan brush there. We need to build a few things a little closer to us. I'm gonna start him off with the canvas there and just kind of bring this little fella in a little bit closer to us. We're just pushing up. We called these the uppity trees when I was in training up there at the Bob Ross Experience up there in Muncie, Indiana. It's crimson, black, blue, brown. Just a good old dark color there. We'll put one here. There we go. And let's put him another friend. Is right there. There we go. Take the number 5 palette knife there and just kind of give him a little point. A little Van Dyke and dark sienna. I'll take him white, just kind of get the indication of a little bitty trunk there, just a little. Light's coming from right there, just a little bit. Alright. Back in another cleaner fan brush there. A little dark color and some cad yellow. Since that's got blue and a little bit of sap green, it'll turn a nice lighter green. And let's go up and put the indications here and there with a few highlights. And just progressively get darker as it works down toward the base of the tree. Yeah. Alright. Tell you what, let's take another one over here. There's crimson, midnight brown, midnight black, Prussian Blue. Let's see, I want big tall one right there. I'm gonna make him just a little bit stronger, a little bit more different. We'll come back with the indication of a bigger trunk in him. Let's take now some midnight brown and there. Use a small edge of the knife, sneak in a bit. This makes me think of what you kind of see around here, the old pines. Okay. Take a little dark sienna and titanium white now. Pull off with a little roll of paint. It's real important. Since our light's coming from the right, there's our indication of our sun. Let's go in, pop in a little bit of a few highlights there. And we'll go back to the cad yellow, sap green, Prussian blue, all that mix. Maybe, shoot, let's put a little Indian yellow in there. Let's just go back up and highlight that. Just a little bit here and there. There we go. Just something a little different. Again, a little more special there. And let's go back to that. Let's go back to that dirty brush. All them old dark colors. Have some stuff around here for him to locking in some dark color. Some dark color. Go here. There's another kind of tree lizard up there. Old bush. Grab a little bit of that bright green color on here and just kind of make the indication of some a little bit of land, little grassy area. Right there. Let's get just a little bit brighter yellow. Just a little bit, kind of make it there we go. Sparkle right up there. Alright. Let's take a little bit of that cadmium yellow and a little yellow ochre. Let's go over here and just kind of highlight this different little tree. Kind of in front of that one there. There we go. Maybe a little yellow right here. There we go. Pretty good. Let's put some over here on this side right there. Take a little bright red. I usually try to save it toward the end. Kind of change the flavor a little bit. The bright red it'll eat your world up there. Let's come right here. Just touching, just dab it. Right now, we're still sticking pretty good. Because our golden rule in this painting technique is a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. So keep that in mind. There we go. Bright red. There we go. Come over here now. You know what? Let's take it. Looks like a pretty spot for that. There we go. Let's come back over here too. Just a reflection. Like that old 1-inch area real quick. Take and we'll just gently, barely touch, barely. Just a whisper. Kind of fuse a little bit. Same thing. There we go. Alright. So that stuff needs somewhere to sit now. So let's take here. Pull in some dark basically. Gotta have that dark to show that light. A dark sin and titanium white mix. Throw on a few highlights. Alright. Need a little bit of liquid whitening. Go straight through it. Get that little roll of paint. Let's just go up here. Throw in an indication of a little water line. Just a little water line. There we go. I gotta do it. This looks too pretty of a place to live, so I'm just gonna take her quick and take it inside where our little cabin's gonna live. Scratch it out there. Too pretty of a place not to own a little house. Alright. Now let's take a little Dyke Brown, pull it out nice and flat. Let's get that little roll of paint right there for the underside of it. Pull in the front of the building. Use small edge of the knife works too. Just blocking in colors all done. Maybe old man used to live out here. He'd get away from city life and want to come out here and hunt fish. Living the dream. And put a little of that dark in. There we go. Take a little dark in, titanium white. Just a little bit here and there. Take a little bright red, midnight black. Just to dull that red down a little bit, cause maybe you might have been there a long time, right? And a little metal, don't rust. Just a little tap, 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 tap. There we go. Just take a little of that liquid white on the small edge of my knife and just kind of give it a little sparkle. Just a little bit, so much don't shine through. There we go. And what Bob calls a cavernectomy. Go back to that brush and pick up a little Sap Green a little bit right there. Maybe he ain't been there in a long time. I just growed up around it. Alright. Well, we did do something down here, so let's take some of that old dark color. Prussian Blue, midnight black, midnight brown, little crimson, Sap Green, just good old dark color, and let's just kind of fill in these corners real quick. We about got to finish painting. Like I said, I started out with acrylics on Sawblade blades. Excuse me. This guy hook there, still one of my favorite things to paint on. You can do a multitude of things. And like I said, this Bob's technique worked on it, and it just give us a direction. Instruction, just turn this loose. Go back to that brush, all the highlight color on it. Lizard current, cat yellow, yellow ochre, red, and yellow. Little crimson in there, just kind of let that color play. They just go up and a few highlights. I'm gonna grab just a smidge liquid white. And let's grab straight bright red. There we go. Just kind of varying my color. Shape and form are very important. Here. That's a firecracker. He said some over the rock. Here. Right there. There we go. Take your small knife there and we go in and use sticks and said, I certainly hope you enjoyed this one. And I want to thank you again for joining me today. These are a lot of fun. If you got something you'd like to see, please leave me a message in the comment. Hit that like and subscribe. Check us out at serenitycolor.com, Facebook, Instagram. If you see it here, it'll be there for sale. We got prints. Just send us a message saying hi. I'd love to hear from you. From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And God bless you, and I'll see you again real soon.